how is she gonna feel about this video?
Early.
How is she gonna feel about this video?
I don't care.
Ooh.
I'm serious. I'm serious because I've been quiet.
Cause she watches.
I've been quiet.
Hi.
Man, kill that noise.
Bfam. Brothers from another mother, that ain't y'all know there ain't no other brothers. Where the day don't matter where you from. Bfam, we changing it up. 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 Yeah, Bfam. Crazy, man.
What's going on, everybody? I am Wesley from Aconnectiontv, and I am here with a Bfam. Finally.
Yes.
What is that?
Yes.
What was that? The Harlem Shake?
Yeah, slow motion.
Right.
What's good, baby?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Michael in the building.
Yeah, right? Right?
Together
Now,
again.
Everybody has been hitting me up saying, what's going on? Where's Bfam? What happened?
We'll always be
blah,
here,
blah,
baby.
blah.
We'll always be here.
Some of y'all was cussing me out, talking about, look, we don't come to this page just for Mona.
Yeah.
You need to put some other shit up on
Yes,
here.
sir.
Where's Bfam? Blah, 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 blah.
Don't be cursing at my brother like that, alright? You know what I'm saying? Not as long as I'm around.
So talk, where has Bfam been? Where has Bfam been? They thought we broke up. They didn't know what was going on.
We did. We had our differences and stuff. It just didn't work out, you know?
You mean about the situation that happened?
Yes, because you kept touching my mascara.
No, that was mine, actually.
I bought it with my check. Real quick.
Stupid. But anyways, yeah.
Nah, but we, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, we all human. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do what we gotta do. You know, make ends meet. Not like we struggling crazy, but you know what I'm saying? We work just like y'all do. I got a lot of cool opportunities. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say all of it, but I did a video shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the actors there, so I could send y'all a link and, you know, show you that when that gets done. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what you think. I also got a part to play in a movie. You know what I'm saying? An arch rival or whatnot. My character, I would say he's kind of like Tupac from Juice and like Denzel Washington from Training Day. You know what I'm saying? That's like his character. He got that vibe. So that's going to be challenging for me. It's going to be fun. I also got a little gunfight scene in there, you know, some real heavy duty stuff. So, you know, my focus has been everywhere. I mean, there's so much to say. Damn. I'm all up in these lights and I'm just like, damn. Like, where were you in June 25th?
It's stupid.
I was at my mama's house.
A lot has been happening, and the last time you saw us was before we went to Sizzle. So it's been about 2 months since you've seen a Bfam video. I know we were supposed to give you a music video when we got back, and we were supposed to do a lot of other things, but you know, times have created obstacles, you know, and we haven't been able to mesh the three of us together, or the two of us together. So yeah, a lot has happened. I've been doing a lot of traveling. You know, North Carolina. I'll be going to Dominican Republic in August. And I've just been trying to like live, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to enjoy my 30 years of living without having to care about anything else, if that really makes any sense. You know, I've always said that on here, I haven't had the opportunity to live life until now, so I'm doing that, you know. I'm real excited to see all of Mike's work. I can't wait to see him. Apparently he beats up some female and like
in the video
makes her bleed and stuff. And
no,
it's so harsh. Like, why, Mike? Why?
Nah, I mean,
how could you?
It was crazy because in this particular scene, what happens is the video, it takes place. It's a group. These guys, a 2-man group called the Get Go Brothers. The music is pretty tight. It's real cool. But like the character I'm playing in there, you know, it takes place in the 80s. Everybody trying to get with this girl, these girls, whatever. I'm just that cool kid on the block, Fresh Prince, you know, coming in, stepping in the scene with the bros, like, yo, what's up, baby? I won't tell you too much, but yeah, I'm giving a little, you know, making out action in there, you know what I'm saying? So you can see, you know what I mean, get an image, you know, what I do. But it was funny, you know, I kind of felt a little uncomfortable, you know.
Did her breath stink?
Nah, she was good. She was good. I don't know. It was just weird. I don't know. I don't know if it's because the cameras is on me and I was, you know what I'm saying? But basically, I'm playing this cool kid. You know, it always, you know, everything starts off good in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And then you find out, okay, this is what you're really about. So we have a little, you know, bedroom scene and things get a little intense and crazy. Nudity? And nah, no nudity. Because you know, in the 80s, you know, when you guys were, you know, when you dry sex was kind of like oral, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just that type of, you know, touchy feeling. Well,
in the 80s I was young, so I'm not really understanding. I was born.
That's how it was though.
Oh, okay.
Before.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Before.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, things get out of hand. I get a little touchy feely, and next thing, like, you don't like this? What do you mean?
What? During sex? Really?
Cause you know you got people that get rough with that sex.
Have you ever beat up on a girl before? Be honest.
Nah. I mean,
he looked at me like, bitch. I'm saying, you really asked me this question?
I'm saying, does an uppercut count?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm only nah. I look like it though, right? Like. With the white beat, got the white beat up. Why you gotta put me in the spot?
I'm just saying.
Why you gotta put me
Have
in
you
the
ever
spot?
felt it necessary to get physical with a chick?
You know what? Never. But
wait, well, what question are you answering? I'm
okay,
getting it in.
Okay. You know what? we keep it real here, right? Okay. First off, I would never put my hands on any female. My father ain't never put his hands on, you know, my mom's. No, and even if you experience that or witness that, you know, I know there's a lot of us out there, you know, that probably seen a lot of y'all, you know, that had this person beat on. Me, I didn't experience that, but I've seen a guy, me being young, beat on my cousin. I couldn't do nothing. I was helpless, you know what I mean? So there was nothing I could do. You know, somebody who's like 6'7", you know what I'm saying, beating on my cousin. She's like what, 5'5", 5'6", you know what I mean? So I know what it is, you know what I mean? I've seen that. I've actually stopped somebody, didn't mind my business because this girl was really getting her ass beat in Fordham Road in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying, and got involved. A big ass knife dropped out of his pocket. So that's not always the best move. I've experienced all that shit. So, but I was in this relationship, and this was a girl I lost my virginity to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Before I hatched out the egg, right? And the yolk came out, right? Yeah, so, I don't like people touching my face like that, you know what I'm saying? Even playing around like, you know what I'm saying? You give me a body shot, baby, you stupid. I'm like, oh, baby, you got close, you know, whatever. This girl always touched my face. Like, there was one time I was playing around, and I wasn't disrespectful. When I joke, I don't joke disrespectful. Well, you know, I don't call no girl a hoe, bitch, you know, playing around, none of that. I don't play fight like that, none of that shit. I said something, and it wasn't even nothing towards her, but she took it that way, but it wasn't serious. And she was like, oh, you so stupid, you ain't. But it wasn't just one of those, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, that shit was a kung fu smack. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You heard it. And it echoed in the room. And I told her this. She was doing this like every 2 months. I was like, yo, stop, yo, chill, come on. That day I had it. What? Let me tell you something. This hand came back and just whoosh. That's it. And she fell right off the stool and was crying. I told you, I said, stop touching my face. It wasn't none of those like, you know, like, oh, where's my money? Or this, that, and the third. But she hit me really hard. Like, really hard. It was that, you know how you used to get, well, for those of us who got beat.
She was playing, right?
That was too hard. Yeah, she was, but it was too hard. It was too hard. Yo, I felt that shit in my soul. Yo, my fucking ankle and knees was shaking.
I can't imagine like I can imagine like I can just imagine this.
It was like
I can just imagine. Hold on, wait.
Yo, I was a porcupine, son.
Wait, hold on, wait. I can just imagine.
Yo, she would have got stung. It would have. All that shit would have got caught.
Listen.
Cause yo, when she hit me, yo, goosebumps came from off my arm, my body. That I felt the electricity in my body.
You stupid. Listen, I can just imagine watching this shit, right? I'm sitting there like, oh Mike, you're so funny. You're so funny. Smack. You're so funny.
Right.
You're so funny. And then all of a sudden, I get smacked and I'm knocked off the floor and I'm like, well, what the fuck did I do? Like, I would be lost.
That's exactly how it was. But guess what? But guess what? And look, listen. I don't promote this. I would never, ever do it again. You know what I'm saying? And I know we did a Bfam video for those of y'all, cause y'all gonna reference that. Oh yeah, I remember when you came out, you was like, yo, any nigga who hits a girl is pussy. Whatever. But you're slapping my face. You're just not going. You taking a whole hand. Yo, my fucking ear was ringing when she hit me.
But she was joking.
Yeah. Brought to you by these messages.
Oh God.
Listen, but
all right.
I'm grown. I was, you know, we young. That was the first girl that, you know what I'm saying, that did that. I had girls get physical with me. You know what I'm saying? At an inconvenient time. And I just blacked out for a minute, but I brought myself back to the light. Because when she hit me, she threw a nice little blow to the chest. She knew not to hit my face though. So it didn't get to any level. You see, when somebody hits you in your face or chokes you out, if you're a bad tempered woman and somebody choke you out, or a guy grabbing your hair, or any type of place where you're not used to being, you know, getting contact in those areas, you just bug out. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, did you, oh my God, what should I do? Like, oh my God, you know I don't like, why would you cross that, you know what I mean? So, I had this girl give me a shot, you know, whatever, and I was just like, but trust me, she threw one good shot and I was sore because I had my little workout in the gym. I was sore and she punched me and I was just like, wow. Because I had a split image like, wow, this would be real funny if I just gave you a jab to your head and you just bounce off the wall real quick, like on some cartoon shit. But that's not me. You know, I'm not into that. And this ain't really about me, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I still keep it collective. I keep it collective. I don't remember, but we'll look back and be like, oh, okay. But
you're talking about your movie, the movie that you were
in,
the music
video. Yeah. So okay. You know, we keeps it real here, and I'm not gonna be like, you know, I am a cool person when you meet me. Shout out to Lisa, you know what I'm saying, that watches the show. She watches the show, and she came and hung out with me and my boy. You know what I'm saying? When we were out there in Brooklyn, we had a good time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had food, drinks, my boy cooked, you know what I'm saying? And we chill. She's cool, like cool people, you know what I'm saying? Real cool. She's also into filming and stuff and everything. I actually met her when I told you I had met somebody on the train, and they picked me out. They were like, yo, you from YouTube, right? You know what I'm saying? On 225th. That's her. Her name is Lisa. But yeah, shout out to her. She's cool. Thank you for, you know, hanging out. But yeah, man, like getting off that topic, I ain't about that, but I'm keeping it real, you know. But that was the last time. That was just, I know better. You know, I wasn't raised that way. That was just some shit I couldn't control. I mean, I'm grown. I just walk away and just, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You know?
All right, well, at least he's able to, you know.
Good. I keep it real, though. Don't hate me, y'all. I love y'all.
But we've missed y'all.
Don't judge me.
You know, well, I've missed you. I can only speak for myself. But I've missed y'all. You know, I've missed, you know, sharing, you know, adopting a similar connection with you.
Of course.
Despite our differences.
Of course.
You know, me linking with my Bfams, you know.
All day. What's up, y'all? I missed y'all. I don't know y'all missed me.
It's been crazy.
Get over me real quick.
One thing I want to talk about, though. I want to talk about the concept of age. Basically, we're dealing with kids, like, because I've had these discussions with people, you know, in the past about kids having cell phones and kids growing up fast, and you know, little girls wearing makeup and jewelry and getting weaves and stuff like that, like kids growing up really, really quickly. And you know, the response that I get is, you know, well, the kids have to know how the world is, and if I need to get in contact with my child, I need to be able to call her or him, and you know, I want my child to be, you know, smart and street smart and so forth and so on. And you know, a lot of kids watch TV and they grow up through the media. And you know, I heard about the conflict with the Jackson family and how, you know, there's Janet's side and her people, and then there's Tito's side and his people, and how there's this huge debate over Michael Jackson's will, and the two people that have, you know, control over his money. The family don't think that they should have control over their money, over Michael Jackson's money, and that, you know, they're saying that the will is a fake will, and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. Well, you know, Catherine Jackson ends up, quote unquote, missing, you know, and one side of the family, the Tito side, there's three brothers, Marlon, Tito, and another brother, didn't know where the mother was. And Jackson's kids, Michael Jackson's kids, Paris, and I think it's Paris, Blanket, and Prince, found out that their grandmother was missing or whatever, and then went to Twitter to talk about it. Now, I read some of Paris's tweets. She's a 14-year-old girl. I don't know if you know. Very pretty, by the way. She's going to be a very pretty prima donna type chick. But she was talking about how she wants her grandmother found, and yes, her grandmother is missing. She hasn't heard from her grandmother in a week, and you know, Prince was saying that their father has taught them, you know, about, you know, mean people in the world. There's different groups of people in this industry, and blah blah blah, and teaching them about life. And they were really like tweeting about their whole family dispute, and apparently there was this altercation at Catherine Jackson's home involving Janet Jackson, and the kids were tweeting about everything. And you know, Prince had photo captured on the iPhone some text messages that he forwarded to Janet Jackson, and I think Tito was on there, Jermaine, and all of them, and he was tweeting all of the information and sending it to the world. And people, a lot of the celebrities were saying that Paris and Prince just need to stop with the tweets and let their family deal with their family business, because they're only kids. They're kids tweeting about the family business. And Gladys Knight went on The View and said that, you know, there needs to be a balance between the two. Paris needs to understand that Janet Jackson is an adult and Paris is the child, and Paris needs to know her place. And she said that if her child was going off on Twitter like that, Paris would have no teeth. So when I thought about it, and then I thought about that concept, and I'm like, well, I'm thinking that Paris is cussing out the family, like saying, fuck Janet Jackson and forget this bitch, and going on and on about like swearing and profanity and really talking real ratchetly on Twitter. And I'm reading her tweets, and she's just saying she wants her grandmother back. Yeah, her grandmother's missing. She hasn't spoken to her grandmother in a week. She tweets about a lot of stuff. She tweets about supporting gay marriage, and tweets about like music and listening to artists and all this types of stuff. 14. Now, I'm thinking to myself, like, why would you say on TV that she wouldn't have any teeth because she's tweeting about what she's seeing. I just don't get that concept. And then it makes me think back how people are saying that, you know, kids, the kids should have the phones just in case or whatever have you. So I'm like, should parents not be tweeting? Should she be tweeting? Is she too young to be concerned with this? Is she not too young to be concerned with this? Because now it's like the kids, like, should a 9-year-old have a cell phone? Should a 10-year-old have a cell phone? And if they do have cell phones, should we limit what they do with the cell phone? Because everybody has a Twitter account. And like I said, she really wasn't doing anything like real nasty on Twitter, saying anything about people specifically. She was speaking her mind about what was happening. I don't know. I just don't feel that Gladys or anybody should really have, really say what they said about Paris, because at the end of the day, she's telling the truth and she's speaking about what she's seeing.
I don't know. I already know. I kind of have an idea what it is, but you know how that industry shit is.
Yeah, no, it's really crazy. Like,
making people think like this person died this way when they really died this way.
Right,
and there's a chance that they may know. I'm just saying.
And what basically
why she missing?
Somebody was saying, because
shut your mouth, I'm gonna break your teeth.
Legally,
no,
you're silly. Legally, Catherine is the only one that has the ability to rearrange the will or whatever of the will. And so what people were speculating was that the family is trying to get her to protest the will, so that the family can regain the assets and of Michael Jackson. And that's the reason why Catherine Jackson ended up missing and so forth and so on. And it's a lot of craziness. And it's true that Michael Jackson really was trying to groom his kids to not be fools, because these kids are very intelligent. They're not stupid. They know what's happening around them. And I for one am like in awe of the capability that Michael Jackson instilled in his children, sheltering them from the media because of this simple fact. Like, he knows he's grown up in the limelight, so he knows what the media is capable of and what money does to people. And he was telling Prince, and Prince was tweeting that his father told him that there are evil people in this world and the type of individuals that might come to the kids and so forth and so on, like really setting them up. And I don't know, I really spoke about this just to really say that you can't really dictate how a child should think or what a child should say. If they're not being malicious or using profanity or disrespecting, a particular person in any way, there should be no censorship to the child, because any life has the ability to think. And we should allow any life that ability to think and express themselves. It's just like a child admitting that they're gay, or a child, just really redefining themselves, like Willow did on the BET, was it the BET Awards? Yeah, on the pre-show when she aired her video, I Am Me, or I think that's the name of the video, and people were calling her a lesbian, and why did Jada and Will let her do this type of video, and and the video was really raw and real uncut, and she looked like a boy, and people really thought that she was trying to say that she was a lesbian. At the end of the day, why does it matter? Her parents allowed her to freely express herself, and which I think Michael Jackson instilled in his kids to freely express themselves. And I don't think Paris Jackson was being disrespectful at all. At the end of the day, not to really talk about their family issue, because I don't really know the truth behind it, but I think it would be a disrespect to not allow her freedom to express herself. And I really want you guys to comment and write below the video and say, how do you feel about young kids having the ability to use cell phones, and just a lot of the things that these young kids are doing. A lot of them are growing up really, really quickly, and not in a mature way, but they're experiencing things that I never experienced when I was young. Like,
they seeing, because it's the media, they seeing much more than what we saw when we were younger.
Sex and drugs.
You seeing all that in videos and everything.
It's crazy.
And you're not, what, you're not gonna want to know more about it. Your friends ain't gonna talk about it. No matter how much you contain your kids and you put them away from this, yeah, teach them some values, you know, in life and what to expect. You could tell them ahead. You got parents out there that are not comfortable telling their kids about sex. They're just not comfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're not comfortable, okay, well, I see this and I'm gonna want to know what this is anyway. Whether I follow the rules, I come home from school, school from home, I'm gonna find out anyway.
I just had a crazy thought. Y'all, everybody's gonna laugh at me and be like, what the fuck?
Right.
But I think what you're saying is true. Like, we should be on our children's level to a certain extent and really socialize with them and teach them the world before the TV teaches them the world or the radio teaches them the world. Because when I was young, I didn't know where kids came from. Like, I knew kids came from the mother, but I didn't know how they were made, like the whole sex thing. And when I found out about the concept of the penis going into the vagina,
what?
I thought that the guy had to piss in the girl to get the baby to come. I didn't know that there was something else that came out of the penis that allowed for birth to be created. I thought it was piss.
Me?
So I was like, can you imagine us sitting there peeing in the girl to get the girl pregnant? I didn't know. So, you know, I wasn't taught that. I wasn't privy to that, but you know, it is important for you to learn because school doesn't teach you everything. Well, and I don't know, but
I found out contact. Well, let's go a little behind. I don't want to get too deep in it because it's funny and it's short. But you know, my mom's always told me, you know, if you wake up one day and you wake up all wet, you know, we're gonna have a little conversation. So you know, I'm sitting there like a little boy, like. What do you mean wet? You know what I'm saying? I'm dry when I come off the bed. You know, I'm good. Until one day, you know what I'm saying? I wet the bed, but I didn't pee on myself. You know, that was a little developed, you know, for the boys, you know, we wake up, we just, ooh, what is this? It's gooey, you know, whatever, you know. And yeah, I sprouted my first little puppy water, you know what I'm saying, whatever, before it became milk. But, but, you know, she had a raw conversation and she was just like, look, what you got, take care of it, be careful. That little stuff get pregnant. I'm not going to get into details of the vaginas or whatever. So that, I got the point. She was uncomfortable with that part, but she told me with a penis, you know, whatever. I was like, oh, okay. I had to find out the rest myself. So one day, you know, I went to go put on cartoons. There was this cartoon I used to watch called Gigantor. You know what I'm saying? I used to love it. Yo, that same tape wasn't in the cover. So I put it in, and all I hear is, what was the, how does oh, and I'm like this. And I'm mad, like, oh shit, where the remote? Like, wait. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't get in trouble for this shit, because I still was getting my ass whooped. I was, oh.
It's stupid.
So, and then, you know, I started investigating on the low, you know, parents is gone, like,
right.
Eating my bowl of Apple Jacks.
Right. Oh my God! Like some of the things that we used to do when we was younger, just to like, you know, when the parents would leave,
check through the window, like
right. Look at the time. You'd be always looking at the time, and you would check that video. And when you experiment with yourself, child.
Oh yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah, take this shit. And then I'm here cursing. I'm like, oh, he cursed at her? And she didn't say nothing about it.
It was always weird, like, discovering that, you know?
You know.
It's I don't know.
It's funny. It's funny.
Just crazy. But, like, should kids grow up
I feel
quickly as they are growing up?
I feel you can't help that because there's a lot of convenience, you know, with technology, with kids. You know, they're going to be curious regardless, you know what I mean? But just help them to understand that, look, how you present yourself is how you're going to present yourself to the world, or how people will see you as, not knowing you, but from your actions and you tweeting whatever you tweet.
Right.
So just keep it at this level. I'm not around you 24/7. That's the same concept. Like, look, if you're having sex, if you're sexually active, use these. You know what I'm saying? I got condoms. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Now,
you know, I
now
just
parents,
discovered.
Parents, I don't know. I'm just weird with that. I couldn't see my moms be cool with me not being cool with me having sex outside, but it's okay to have sex in the crib in my room type of thing. There's parents that's like that.
Interesting.
And that's crazy. I mean, it's that. Now explain that. That's something you can't. Now the whole thing with the Jacksons and stuff, there's something a little more behind it.
There's a lot going on there.
For them to bring out that she wouldn't have no teeth, that's a little too strong. That means something is known. You're talking too much. You know too much. Cut it out while you ahead. You know, that's how I see it.
I found that to be very disturbing. I really did, because like I understand Gladys Knight was saying she grew up in the South and that's how it is in the South. You respect your elders and all of that.
She didn't say nothing wrong.
But I don't think
not to get your teeth knocked. You got your teeth knocked out if you was like,
fuck you.
What you said?
I can't take this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Jackson.
What?
You're not my real mother.
Right.
Right, you bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitch. Michael was the true star of the Jacksons. You know, I can see her if she was going off like that.
Right. And I take this cup.
You'll never be my father.
Right. And I take this cup. Right.
You'll never have his money.
I take this cup over you. You had your little gummy bears on. I said, boop. You know what I'm saying? That's
right. But I don't know. But anyways, I'm having a birthday party. I'm having a birthday party, and I want all y'all
to come there.
All y'all to come and have a good time.
And guess what?
Have a good time.
Guess what?
What happened?
All y'all titties is gonna be sore.
Really? Because you're gonna be hurt your titties.
Hurt your titties. All night.
Hurt your titties.
All
hurt
night.
Your titties. We gonna have a ball. Mike gonna be there. Dwayne from Sizzle Videos is gonna be there. Devin, which is a star of Brandy, is going to be there. I invited all of the Bad Girls Club girls, so they might show up. Kevin from the Scorpion Show is going to be there. Tara, Miss P, is going to be there. Y'all know y'all love Miss P. Georgia Peach, I love her. I don't even know if she's from Georgia, but I love her. She reminds me of a Georgia Peach. Who else is going to be there? The strippers is going to be on deck. The bartenders is going to be on deck. My best friend Tiffany is going to be there.
Me. You know what I'm saying?
I said that.
I got a twin. Yeah, me.
You're stupid.
Let's do it.
Craig, Kerry, Jermaine, I'm going to get his little punk straight ass to go because he's scared about the gays. But there are going to be quite a few people there. So
we're going to have our little spot.
And a lot of y'all telling me that y'all flying up to come. I really do appreciate it. I wouldn't expect anybody to fly up to come to my birthday, but a lot of y'all are saying that y'all fly up to come to my birthday, and I really do appreciate it. I'm expecting like 2 people to go, but all y'all are telling me y'all going. So if y'all go, definitely say what's up, Wes. Don't be shy. You know, say hi to me. I'm gonna be on that side of the bar with my bottle and my drinks, and we gonna live it up. Secrets music is off the chain. And you know, I'm really looking forward to his birthday. I have not thrown a birthday party for myself, and since I was 11 or 10 is the last birthday party that I had. I'm turning 31. Okay, so I definitely want to go ham and have a good ass time, and I'm going to do it with people that I love, and you know, hopefully Centric can go. I told him about it. He's not sure if he's going to be able to make it, but I would love for Centric to go. And if you guys go, you'll be able to meet some of the people that y'all like. You know, especially us. You'll be able to meet us. But it is August 11th at Secrets, which is between, on 29th Street between 11th and 10th Avenue. It's a very safe and secure place. There's security on deck. So you don't have to worry about any crazies or whatever. But
I just want to add, and don't bring no drama. You know what I'm saying? Like some random shit. You know, if you get a little twisted, and you be like, oh, I don't like what you were saying on a particular video, or we ain't there to talk about. We talk, yeah, you know, you see us.
Well, I don't know. We don't. Do we attract those kinds of people? I don't think we do.
You know, just in case. I'm just saying.
You eccentric are always on something.
I think out the box. My boy had his own little thing, his own little show. And some drama came there, and the video wasn't even that serious, and they really took it hard, like, you know. So
well, I mean,
there ain't nothing to worry about.
There's security there.
It's whatever.
And I got a lot of people that will protect.
You know,
me.
we there to chill, pretty much. You already know what it is. You know, these muscles in here.
Oh shit. Oh God, but no, not to want anything negative like that to happen. We're gonna have a good time.
It's all gonna be love. A good time.
I'm a very positive person, so there's no reason for anybody to have any ill will towards me. So
don't expect us to be on some bougie celeb. We regular just like y'all. Like, we chill.
And it's funny because I went to Secrets yesterday, and the way that people say that they are with us and me, like shy walking up to me, I was very shy. Walk up to Christina and say hello to Christina, which is Madame LaChris on season 9 of Bad Girls Club. This girl, Christina, is gorgeous. Gorgeous. When you see Christina on Bad Girls Club, you get real tomboy, maybe lesbian from her.
I know it's
but this girl is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Yeah. She is so beautiful. And she was sitting there, she had the mic, she was jamming to every song and whatnot. And I'm like, why can't I say, hey, what's up, I'm Wesley, the guy that does Mona Simone. I was so shy. Don't be shy to us. If you see us, I'm just going wild out. I'm just going wild out. It's gonna be fun.
Love.
It's gonna be
it's all love.
Y'all need to come and have a good time. And y'all need to buy Chris Brown's album.
It's dope. It's dope.
What?
It's dope.
What?
Yo, I heard this. Listen. His music is good. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? Justin Bieber. But there was
Where
a
did Justin
song.
Bieber come from?
No, I'm mentioning it because the other day I just heard his new album. He got some joints in it that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay.
Auto-tune?
Nah, not too much. But yo, he got this song that I felt, and it's probably a song that, you know, that I would gravitate to and write to, you know what I'm saying? It's called Catching Feelings. That's a dope song. And he's singing that song, you know.
He rapping and singing?
No, he's singing. But like real nice Justin Timberlake.
Talk singing. Or is he singing?
No, he's hitting some little vibrato, you know that?
Really?
You know what I'm saying? After every, he's doing a little something. He's growing up, you know? His voice, his vocals improved a little better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He impressed me with that song. And, you know, you hear a lot of songs, but that song, him doing that, and me gravitating, it's like in sync. You know, when they go with their ba, 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 you know what I'm saying? That's not my thing. You won't catch me with that on my playlist. But when they came out with that No Strings Attached album, and they had that song, I Thought She Knew. What?
You are very huge on this camera.
Huh? I've been working out a little something.
I'm looking at this camera, I'm like, you taking up this whole side of the screen. I'm like,
well,
wow, all right.
I don't know, you slacking, you know.
I know I am.
I had to catch up.
Yes, you did.
My brother was getting bigger than me.
And yes, I was. And I was loving it.
I had to let you know who the older brother.
You know what? But I was mad though, because I've been mad because my sizzle body is gone. I hate my body that I have now. It's not gone,
it's there.
No, it's gone.
Must have had memory, boo.
I know, and I get that. And I need to study. I need to start studying again. But yeah, I need to start studying again. I was a little.
Jermaine was talking about, you know, coming back. You know what I'm saying? And us getting into a little training and stuff.
He always talking that stuff. But I can't do what Jermaine does. Jermaine is able to get on this door with his fingers and do like 20 finger push-ups. Jermaine and this mug can do some extreme shit. I can't do no shit like that.
Oh, you know.
Jermaine punches bricks walls with his bare hands. I'm not really going all there. He eats bark, people. Jermaine eats bark.
I can't punch no brick. I need these hands for work.
Yeah, I
you know what I'm saying?
I can't.
I gotta be able to wipe my ass.
I can't do all of that.
Shout out to Jermaine.
There's something that Bfam is going through.
Oh.
And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because, you know, number one, I need something to talk about. And number two,
there's a lot to talk about.
It is, but you ain't mentioning nothing. And you know they're gonna be like, Wesley talking throughout this whole
video.
All right,
so let me go.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I don't know what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna get too much into details, but no, come on, stop. No drums. Yeah, I'm single again. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I'm single again. It is what it is. You know, I'm not putting this out there to promote and be on some.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm available. What's good?
I wasn't expecting
nothing like
to say
that.
But okay.
But yeah, you see, basically, I was at a place. You know, I'm at a certain period of my life, right, that it eats me up. You know what I'm saying? It eats me up inside when I'm not doing what I love and stuff. Because that's the, you know, doing what you love is the only thing that makes you feel whole. You know, for all of y'all who can relate to that. And I was at a place where I had to separate myself from being uncomfortable to making myself uncomfortable to allow me to give me space and room to do what I gotta do, because I was becoming comfortable, I was pretty much playing that manager role. There's people that can manage both. I'm not speaking for everybody, I'm just speaking for myself. And I kind of felt clouded, you know, in the situation and not being able to see clearly, you know, than just work and stuff like that, you know. So I figured, you know what? Let me go step off, get my own spot. You know, because when we were together, I had my spot, she had a spot. We were still kicking it, going out, hey, what you doing? Oh, okay, you hanging out in front. You know, whatever. We planned and did what we do. We were living together. You know, we still are at the moment, but I'm leaving at the end of this month. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, kick it, go through my whole journey and path or whatever. But, you know, from the decision and just putting that energy out there that was agreed by the two to do that, you know, my focus was so strong with it that I ended up gravitating all these opportunities. You know, the whole movie and the video thing, and it just came out of nowhere, like boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh shit, like, what took you so long? So, you know, one day I'm chilling, I'm on the phone with my boy, and she comes out, she's like, oh, you know, I want to talk. And I was just getting off the phone, I said, yeah, what's up? And she came out and she was like, you know, I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, you know, I can't do this with us. So I said, oh, so what? You breaking up with me? You know, whatever. And she said, yeah. You know, I've been good, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I have my own little personal life, but I keep it real. I don't have to really put it all out there. But, you know, I don't go out. You know what I'm saying? So I might, you know, drink a little something here and there, you know, smoke, you know, little something. I don't go out, you know. My out time is when I'm out with WES or something, or, you know, or it can be a gathering like indoors or something or whatever. You know, I go to places, I do. But I also work. And there's times I've been invited and actually stood home when I didn't have to work the next day. You know, so I've been, you know, and I'm not the type that does all that in the house. You know, I'll be outside, you know, be about my business or whatever. But to make a long story short, not to say that was the reasons why, but, you know, I mean, what more could I say? You know what I mean? The point is, it didn't work out in that sense. She's going back in her word, and she's trying to fix and glue the pieces back together again. And then to top it off, she told her pops. Because the pops, you know, he kept coming up to her, telling her little things about, oh yeah, there goes your boy, you know, this, that. hey, you know, whatever. And to shut him up, she was just like, look, like, I mean, whatever, Dad, you know, we're not together. You know what I'm saying? And we agreed on it. When it was bullshit, because I didn't agree to that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. You know? I sucked it up because at the end of the day, I still gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta pay my own bills. I still gotta keep myself clean cut, fresh, maintain work, life, me. You know what I'm saying? Making sure my chromosomes and shit is working correctly. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. You know, make sure I'm happy. You come first before anybody. I don't care what relationship, whatever it is, marriage. You gotta make yourself happy. That's it. You know, and I felt me stepping off. Don't get it twisted. I didn't believe in the whole space thing. You know, I don't want to get too deep. I don't want to get to the whole space because y'all know I could talk, but because when you give each other space, we already had space. You want to go out with your friends? I'll go out with my friends, whatever. We cool. But like, oh, I will step off. I'll highlight you when I can. That's when it's unsafe because, you know, you leave room for opportunity for people to feelings to change, people to meet new people, you know, stuff. I'm not into that shit. You tell me you want space and you already got space, we done. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But this was different. And this was after fact that I got the part, whatever. Don't hate her. She's not a bad person at all.
Mike's not gay.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. I'm not.
So I don't want that. I can see I can see a dumb mother being like, oh, Mike and Wes are finally getting together. No.
Nah, it's not like that. Me and Wes will always be together. We always kick it. You know what I'm saying? But not in the way some of y'all may feel, whatever. But not like we need to prove it. I mean, I think we've done enough here. You know what I'm saying? For y'all to know what's up. So we done with that. But I'm doing what I gotta do. That's not what she wants to do. And she's just keeping it funky and, you know, whatever it is. So she told her pops that I was, you know, bouncing. You know what I'm saying?
How is she gonna feel about this video?
Early.
How is she gonna feel about this video?
I don't care.
Ooh.
I'm serious. I'm serious because I've been quiet.
Cause she watches.
I've been quiet.
Hi.
I've been quiet. I've carried myself. I ain't show no emotion to it. Not because I don't have to or because I'm a man or whatever. Dudes cry. We all cry. We all feel. I do. But you know what? I'm just so dry inside. Like there ain't enough emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta.
But I think that is mostly because of what you're going through internally, not having anything to do with the relationship part of it. No, I think it has to do with me. So I feel like I would be saving the relationship by making myself happy and opening myself up to appreciate, you know, what I have. Right. A little more. Right. Because you gotta feel content too, right? People change. People do, and I didn't have no expectations for anything. Because if the love is that strong, you'll chill. There ain't no leash. Or if you step a little further off the yard, I'm be like, whoosh, where you going? Right. It's open. It's open. If you meet somebody, I meet somebody, I'm going to call you and be like, and we kicking this stuff, and be like, yo, you know, I'm messing around. I'm going to keep it real. Right. If you keep it real with me, I can respect you more. And this ain't even the case. It's not like we met anybody, whatever it is, but this is the status. So, yes, you know, that's what's going on. But I'm keeping it moving. I'm currently looking for a spot, you know what I mean? Trying to see if I get a little studio joint, you know, but yeah, it's like the pressure's even more out there, you know. I don't feel like she should have told her pops that early like that, you know what I'm saying? Because now he's just like, oh, what's he doing? This, that. I just found out the other day, he was like, oh, what's he doing? He's good? Oh, no, he's chilling up crip, up hunting, whatever he is. He came out and he said on some real shit like, oh, okay, because I don't want to hear that he can't find a spot. Wow. And I've looked out. I ain't never disrespect that man. I'm very respectful to people's parents. I may not agree with your ways, but I'm not with you because it's for your parents. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like anybody out there in the world should feel that your parents don't like me, your mommy, she don't even look at me or invite me to dinner and, you know,
you saw the way she stared at me when I was eating the stuffing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I'm not with you for your parents. I don't give two shits if your parents like me or not. But I will respect them. I will respect them. You know what I'm saying? I respect anybody's parents. I keep my distance. I've been quiet. I don't be on that arguing, people knowing your business. You know, and this is like a two-family house. You know, we had our own little spot downstairs, kitchen. You know, we had a little thing going on, you know. And it was comfortable, and it still is. And I got love for her. You know, I still love you.
But I remember you saying something, you know, not to cut you off, but I remember you saying something way in the way back yonder days, that every ex that you've had, you discontinue a relationship with them. Friendship, nothing, everything that every ex that you had is dead, umbilical cord cut off.
No,
so
you know
that's
why?
what it's gonna be like.
You know why?
Her?
You know what it was. Right now, the way I feel right now, I never felt this way. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always doing what I did and managed to balance the two. I'm just in a whole different. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be 30 next year. You know what I'm saying? Not that's a bad thing. But you know. I imagine, you know how you plan like to be somewhere like 5 years later, you know, and you're 5 years in and you're still in somewhere in the same place. It's very uncomfortable, and I'm just speaking for myself and whoever could relate to that. And I just want to do what I gotta do. I'm not the first one that did it. You're sure not the first person that ever been in that type of situation, because we talked about that. You know what I'm saying?
We're speaking specifically about what kind of situation?
Just living in that person's world, but yours, and discovering yourself, your identity, and what it is, and what you have to offer to the world. The world, you know, God's blessings to the world, what He gave us to express. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel, and I'm not holding back. I'm gonna take it there. I'm really gonna take it there, and I feel real good about it. You know what I'm saying? And the way I feel, and I've been feeling like this for years and a long time. And you know, we've been together for 4 years. You know what I mean? And it took for that. You know, but shit happens. You got couples that's been married for 20 years or 18 or 8 years, and they just, you know, they separate for a little while. You might see the person 4 years later, get back together. I mean, you know. You know, so it hasn't really officially been a broken up, but you know, I'm real turned over the situation, and I'm just gonna do what I gotta do and not put emphasis on it, you know, and just do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? But everything's good. I've been working really hard. They've been giving me crazy hours, which I love it. But the customers give me too much. It's too much. That's a whole different, you know what I'm saying, video right there.
Another video, because right now we are almost at the end. And
but
before I leave, I want to say a couple things. Not too big, but I want to say a lot has happened in the last 2 months.
It has.
A lot is going on with us. Within the circle. He didn't want me to talk about it, but within the circle, a lot is going on. A lot is going on career-wise, what I'm doing professionally, what he's doing professionally. A lot of things are going on with you know, relationships, you know, our sexual relationships and, you know, love relationships. He just told you about his, and I'm just starting to date now. So there are a lot of things that we can talk about that has been happening. So hopefully it won't be another 2 months before the next video of Bfam. But I definitely am glad that you guys really wanted to see us, and I'm glad that we were able to bring you this video, and hopefully you got good spirits from this video, and hopefully you were glad to see us.
And I appreciate you getting us amped, you know what I'm saying, to just come out here and just hurt our titties again.
There's a lot to release.
Like when I was doing this, like I felt like I was getting the cobwebs off the breast real quick. Like it's been a while. Like let me go dust this out.
Yes, you need to.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. Our relationship is founded by Aconnectiontv, and so for us, it's like this is like natural for us just to get in front of a camera and do what it is that we do. Because for almost 5 years. Oh wow, a little over 5 years that we've been doing this. Wow.
And I ain't gonna front, you know, when I started doing this, I was at a place that my heart was in a whole different area and stuff. And you know, thanks to y'all, you know, commenting and, you know, value our opinions, because it's been actually very therapeutic, you know what I'm saying, you know, for my life to rebuild and regain and pick up the pieces to the puzzle. Because you see, I had this whole puzzle figured out. What happened was I accidentally tripped and dropped all the pieces, but now I don't have to do the puzzle by myself. You know what I'm saying? I got Wes to be like, yo, I think this one goes over here. So it's been like
we
that.
have a good understanding,
you know what I'm saying,
with each other.
So
and
this has helped me too. That's why I can relate to it helping y'all. It helped me. I'm still loving it. I'm still here. Don't take offense to anything I say. I just keeps it real here.
And we'll try to come back and do videos as often as we can.
Yeah, y'all like that Connect tunes? I peeped it. You know what I'm saying? With that, yeah.
There's a new one on. Y'all gotta watch it and definitely check the Connect tunes.
But we chill.
But we love y'all. We respect y'all. And
we still bread and butter.
We love y'all
all day.
We'll be back soon, y'all. Later. Hurt your titties. Hurt your titties. Hurt your